Power 92, man. Today's hottest music. Sam Sylk in the building. And my hotline is ringing here. Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Sam Sylk, please?
Sounds like Tracey Ferguson.
It is. How are you?
Ladies and gentlemen, on the Sam Sylk Show, Tracey Ferguson from Keep It Up with the Joneses and Jones Magazine.
That's right.
What's going on, Miss Lady?
Man, it's you.
Man, no, you got it going
everything.
on.
Tonight is our season finale, so we're really excited about that. I hope you guys are watching.
Real big, man. Centric. Make sure you guys check out. It's 7 o'clock our time, Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Check it out. A lot's going to go down. I don't want her to give it up.
I can't tell it. So, have you been watching, Sam?
I've been catching some of the episodes, man. And one thing I wanted to ask you, definitely getting over your husband. How has that been dealing with the loss of your husband and with the kids and this new magazine? It has to be tough, but you have really worked this thing out. I mean, you're doing it big.
I'm trying to. I think the grieving process is just not anything you can prepare for. So you do what you can to kind of get through it. That for me, that was the first time I had done any sort of grief counseling. Mm-hmm. And before, because it's such a private thing, it feels unnatural to sit and talk with it to a stranger. Yeah. But the show did help me deal with that and help me kind of push forward and move on. And certainly the magazine has as well. It's been fun.
Yeah. You know what? Because when I saw you, when you were sitting down talking to her, a lot of black folks don't do that.
Right.
And that's something that we need to do and take advantage of.
It is. I think it's one of those things that it does have this negative connotation in your head. I always knew that that sitting down and seeing a therapist had this connotation in our community that no one wanted to be associated with. It kind of had that crazy connotation. But when I really did it, I can say it really was a burden lifted. It did feel good to kind of finally put it into words and say it to someone else that had no stakes in it, that had nothing to do with it, that didn't know him. I mean, I thought it would conversely have the exact opposite effect, but in fact, it was very relieving for me to say it and to say the words and get it off my chest.
Right. How long have this been in the making as far as the magazine?
How long has the magazine been in the making?
How long was it in the making? Something that you want to do? How long did you was it 5 years ago you was thinking about it? Was it 7 years ago?
It was 6 years ago. It was it's been about 6 years. I started thinking about it in Houston. It was just a regional magazine. So, we had the concept for a while, and then we published locally for about 5 years. Mm-hmm. And then we had this unique opportunity with North Star and Londell McMillan that, to be on his radar, to get his attention.
Right.
That was in itself just remarkable. We just couldn't get over that. So we thought we would, really sort of woo him and see what came of it. But he's been incredibly supportive. And to go national, to take a publication national was always a dream. But I can't say we knew exactly how that was going to happen.
Right. Well, look, you on the stands with Vogue and everybody else now. I mean, folks are talking about Jones Magazine.
Oh, it's exciting. It really is. It is a dream come true. It really is. It's bizarre to go by Borders and see your magazine there and your logo there and everything that you've put into it. You're creatively into it, and I'm very grateful to be at a publishing house that we are right now. They really made that happen for us.
Now, on a national level, you guys are probably the first, correct me if I'm wrong, to launch the magazine, the TV show, and the website at the same time.
Yeah, but we're the first to do it. I mean, I don't think it's been done before. A magazine, a national magazine, a website, and a television show sort of wrapped up together. It's kind of this weird, blend of new media. And we really feel like it's the wave of the future. You really do have to kind of have a multi-platform model to make it in media anymore.
Tell me, when did you know, or did you always know that your girl Tamara wouldn't be with you all alone?
Tamara was a personal friend, and I enjoyed Tamara, but pretty soon after, we had a couple of things that happened off camera that were a bit telling. But we kind of, Tamara's one of those personalities, if you just keep the camera on her long enough, it will happen.
Right.
Something will happen. She's a vibrant personality, and she's a very talented young woman. It just didn't work out for us. But we did have inklings, as we moved forward pretty early. We were like,
Yeah, a lot of people were saying that it looked like she wanted to do her own thing.
She's that of girl. I mean, you can't. She's a 9 lives girl, though. You know, she did say if you threw her off a 10-foot building, she would land on her Chanel pumps, and I believe her. She got land over here, but she will land on them.
Right. Did you feel that some of your members felt like they had to reapply for their job with this merge?
I think so. I think I was in a weird position. I wanted to make sure that they worked really hard to impress Londell and Edgar, but at the same time, I didn't want them so freaked out because they'd been with me for so many years and they had just been in the trenches that it seemed unfair for them to now have to fight for their jobs. So I was at a weird crossroad of telling them, hey, you guys, I wanted to apply some pressure, but at the same time, I wanted them to be themselves and to take comfort in the work that they had done before, and that it would benefit them going forward.
Right.
So it was kind of tough. Some people pass that test, some people not so well.
The kids, man, the move.
Oh yeah, that's one of
Relocate.
those things in real life we don't know either. Right now, I'm just commuting between Houston and New York, and trying to make the summer happen in New York.
Yep.
That's where I really need to be. But as you can see, my kids are kind of split on that. They're at the age where they've got their friends and they have their dreams and their aspirations. My son's certainly knee deep in the music business, and my daughter is completely blown away by Broadway. Always has been. So. Right. It could be tough between the three of us.
Yeah. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to see, y'all. Season finale tonight. All right, the Joneses in the building. Make sure y'all pick up Jones Magazine. Keep it up with the Joneses. Tracey Ferguson, thank you so much, beautiful queen.
Thank you, Sam.
All right, did we talk to you soon?
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. We got more coming up on the show.